Hello everyone and welcome back to the Wiarcraft server. Today is episode 19. Last episode I managed to finish the lower part of the tree, the giant roots as they are, and today I think it is time we paid a little bit attention inside planning and decorating. In case you are wondering, I wanna show you how the inside of the giant roots look like. I'm standing here in the almost center, and those behind me are the 12 roots that go all down to the ground. Of course, the level on top of me is where all my villager halls are, who provide me with necessities as swords, axes, glass, and other things that are needed for building. A little bit of progress on the interior design. First, I started off by making this kind of floor for the storage area, so I kept falling off of these two pieces here, and I kind of went with making it a bit of circular pattern. Let's say you can get the theme of everything being circular inside the tree, even the storage a little bit is circular and everything. And the other thing you can see is actually these walls, which kind of go up to the level of where the iron farm is. So basically this is kind of becoming the top of the tree right there. And the thing is, these walls, if I can show it to you, there we go, nice, I flew up. They are not really straightforward, straight upwards. I kind of tried and made some slope in them, kind of used some basic mathematical principle of Fibonacci. So basically, first step is 1, second is 2, then 3, then 5, then 8, and so on and so forth. I think it's rather coming out rather nicely. If I can make, yeah, it kind of comes out more natural in the sense of, well, in the sense of Minecraft, natural, I guess. But I'm having difficulties with the corners here, let's say. I wanna do the same. As you can see, the old perimeter was just straight lines, but the new perimeter is kinda offset, and at this point I'm kinda having some tests I'm doing on how I can make this curve work properly, because I kind of make an offset, let's say a couple of blocks from this, but since this is a diagonal, simply making an offset in this direction while the wall should be in this direction requires some experimentation. And if I just make diagonal blocks offset, it kind of becomes bulky, because the visual distance of diagonally, let's say 4 blocks, is not the same as straight 4 blocks. So yeah, this, although I haven't done much interior work or exterior for that matter, while I was placing the other blocks, I have some ideas about what I wanna do here underneath the roots. I think the best description I can give it is basically making garden-like topology, let's say. So the cows here kind of gave me an idea that I should probably make some animal pits, some crop fields, And by describing that I want to make it look pretty, I was thinking about something in the middle that would kind of stand out and give this place some volume and depth. So I'll go around and make some wireframing, let's call it that, and see what my ideas produce. Now this is a step in the direction that I want to go. Nice fountain in the middle to symbolize some water source. I found this design on Planet Minecraft. I think it was like in a pack of 8 fountain designs. So I took that from there. I really liked it. It's kind of the size of it, it's not large and not small. I think it's ideal for my setting here. Although I would change the light sources at some point. I mean, torches and glow light doesn't really go in this setting. I would rather much have some what's it called, blue, the light sources you find in water temples, those ones. I wish I had some of those. As well, as you can see, I kind of made 4 paths leading in the 4 directions of the compass. I'm standing here on the beacon. I think I'm gonna widen these paths a little bit. I'm gonna make something like a circle plateau around here, so the fountain gonna be kind of separated with some space from everything else. And I'll see how I'm gonna do the rest of this here. Ha! I bet you expected some time lapses of me doing all of this, but no, this time is a progress update. So I'm standing on top of the fountain I showed previously, and these are the so-called levels, balconies, rings, kinda. So you can see this is still work in progress. I've been doing something here. I got kind of stuck here because there is a lake there, as well as there is. I'm not sure I want it, so I'm probably gonna cover it up as well. So these are the progress right now. All of this is already the grass, and if you wanna see how this looks from the level below, no, not from under the fountain. So I'm incorporating the bricks because I was digging a lot of stone, as you can imagine. The bricks are and the stone slabs are the easiest thing to get my head around right now. I'm thinking of aging them, like making a cracked stone bricks somewhere, and possibly even vined. Time will tell. Yeah, this I'm not exactly sure what I wanna do here. I kinda made some terraforming. I restored the hill, let's say. If you remember, this was a huge cutout here, rectangular one, so I restored it a little bit. Maybe I'm not sure what to do here. I kind of want to leave the space open, so kind of like a sudden drop in here. Also, since all my roots are kind of made down to the ground, kind of maybe makes sense, but you can see I was covering the space over there. And here is a big room, which this is the covered space. How do you go around? Yeah, lots of jumping. So I've covered all of this here. You can imagine all the roots going much deeper, but this is all covered up, kind of linked with the forest. It could be a nice, it is possible to plant some more trees here since I've cut them out. Yeah, and the thing is, you can actually feel it that this is not the natural ground yet, because there is no grass, there is no flowers, there's nothing. You can get the feel of it. This is all been made by hand, so work in progress still. I also not very fond of the torches here. It's gonna be some hidden lightning, but I really liked how I managed to do the slope and the balconies here. It came out really nice and balanced. Apart from this, so this is like a big, let's say, big drop, and this wall in my opinion is kind of high, but I'm not sure what to do with it. And you can see this cuts out abruptly. I kind of tried placing a couple of blocks here just to signify that it's old broken road, maybe. The beacons are still here because they help me dig stuff around. And this is the outer circle, I believe. Yep. And the river is still here. I kind of made same thing here with stairs, and so I pretty much happy with the half of it, like the right half of it, how it's coming. And now I'm focusing on this half. Well, I stopped there, so I'm gonna do something with this. I obviously wanna continue the slopes I started there. You can see this is the level I'm planning for, so I still have to dig a lot of stuff over here, but I'm not sure because this is kind of like goes back into how do you call it, kind of hill. So maybe this I'm gonna make a low level around here in a circular fashion, and then just not to dig stuff out, I'm gonna bring the hill back up. As you can see, we still have like probably easier to cover this with a pseudo hill, cover the roots and make it in a sense more natural. Well, this is how I want it to look. You can see few grass and flowers all over the place, and this is the idea for now. Don't get me wrong, I'm still planning on making something like crop fields around here, which was my kind of initial design in my mind, and probably some animal farms as well. But for now I'm just going with the terraforming. So one thing at a time. As I was planning finishing this place up in incremental steps of terraforming first, you can see that I think that terraforming is now complete. I also used a lot of bone to produce all these flowers and grass, which in my opinion gives this a more natural Minecraft look. So you can see we also got some cows in here, so I guess they like the place. Also those couple of lamps, which are the experimental ones. I still haven't decided what I want to do. I've been experimenting some with the hidden light. Of course, those would be covered with a green carpet at some point. I was taking some estimations regarding the water supply if I'm gonna make 9x9 crops, rectangles and such. Let's fly around and check out how it looks from the sky. Let's take some height. So I've closed the hole here. I've closed all the holes that were here as well. And from this side as well, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I left this bit open for now. Kinda gives a little bit of gorge feeling, I guess, and also so I can remember where the tree farm is. However, being under the roots didn't help with finishing anything up here. The plan was to make a good treetop, but I'm not sure anymore. Maybe I should just finish it off with like a broken tree or something. Then again, I'm afraid this is gonna be one of the last episodes on the server, because we are waiting for the new patch to start the new season. So this is still season 1, buildings and my plans of making the grand tree here. A lot has been planned, but as you can guess, not everything got made. Although I am happy that I managed to do all these roots and made a small garden underneath with a nice fountain. Let's land and check it out a little bit in more stable view. So this is how cozy it looks underneath. Well, depends, it's all dark. Haven't thought about any lighting. I don't think it's needed, because it kind of gives this feeling of enclosure. However, the fountain is rather lit, both senses. This I'm pretty happy with the size it came out. It kind of proportional. It's not big and it's not small. A lot of boxes here and there because things were still in progress. A small bed here that I can keep the zombies out. So guess this is it for this world. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue this world at some point. I hope I can get the files of this server so I can have a backup of this world to myself in case I wanna continue this in survival, or maybe even just creative, just to continue experimenting with the build and maybe make it a whole different series of me playing in creative massive builds with time lapses, with a cool music, small commentary. Time will tell. If you have any suggestions, you're more than welcome to leave them under this video in the comments. It's been a big privilege to continue this build for those who were following my exploits in Minecraft for this season of Wiarcraft. I hope you enjoyed and like what I have done here. Fortunately for now, this project is on hold as we are going for the next season, hopefully very soon. I hope to see you in a new season, and until then, this has been Rossos. Bye bye.